Hi everyone and welcome to this new video on my channel. So today we're off to Langwith Road for Shirebrook Town against Ollerton Town in the Northern Counties East League Division 1. So today we've got a lot more than just a local derby. It's actually quite a fiercely contested one, this one, as Ollerton Town lost their manager just under a month ago, which saw a lot of Ollerton's first team head over to Shirebrook. So there's going to be a lot of old players playing for Shirebrook against the current team of Ollerton. So let's have some pre and post match analysis, let's have some match footage, and then we'll rate the ground. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So if you follow me on Twitter, you'll probably know that this wasn't my original plan for tonight. My plan for tonight was to visit the world's oldest football club, Sheffield FC, as they took on Retford United. However, as you can see from this clip, that didn't happen. So yeah, the plan was to go to Sheffield FC tonight, but unfortunately the match has been beaten by the weather. So we're going to have to find another one. Luckily I've got a choice of 4. So Hallam's the next one, but I'm guessing that's going to be caught. If Sheffield's called off, that's probably going to be called off as well, but we'll see. Yeah, I thought it were going to be, to be fair, so not to worry about. Like I said, I've got 2 more options. We're going to go either Shirebrook or Selby. It's probably going to be Shirebrook. So after that, I was planning on visiting the world's oldest football stadium, but that also got called off. So here we are today. We're going to Shirebrook Town versus Ollerton Town. I'm very happy to do this because, one, it ticks off another ground in Rozo's League, which I'm trying to complete. I'm now on 9 out of 20 after tonight. And also, it's a very fierce local derby with a lot of bad blood going into it, which I'm about to explain. So as I said in the intro, Ollerton Town's manager left just under a month ago. This saw a lot of Ollerton's players move over to Shirebrook. So tonight it's going to be a lot of Ollerton's old players playing actually against Ollerton. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I also saw an account from someone who were due to play Ollerton Town's reserves. They said that the match had been postponed because Ollerton reserves were all playing in the first team. So it really shows the state of Ollerton at the minute. It's a bit of a mess, unfortunately, which is never nice to see, especially at this level, and I hope we can get it sorted out. But anyway, before that, let's go into both the teams tonight. So starting with Shirebrook Town, they are currently second bottom in 19th out of 20th. However, the last match was actually a 3-1 win against Shirebrook Town, who are fighting for playoff places. So that was a really good result there. And the form's been pretty mixed so far. It's not been too bad. In the last 6 games, they've won 2, drawn 2, and lost 2 of the matches. And also, they'd found themselves in the relegation zone due to losing every single game in December and January. However, as you can see, over the last month or so, the form has picked up a bit. It's by no means perfect, but it's definitely been a lot better than it was. And they've seen themselves climb up a bit to second bottom, and they've given themselves a real chance of getting out of this relegation battle now. As for Ollerton, like I said a few seconds ago, it's not in the best of shapes at the minute. They're currently actually 11th out of 20th, so sitting pretty comfortably in mid-table. But the last match wasn't too bad. Like I say, a lot of the players have left, and it was mainly the reserve team. But they did only manage to let Dronfield concede for 1 goal against him, as they lost away at Dronfield by 1-0. So like I say, they lost the manager and most of the first team. Most of the players actually go into tonight's opponents, which is Shirebrook. They've actually lost 4 matches in a row since then. That also includes a 10-0 defeat to Parkgate and a 7-0 defeat to Nostell Miners Welfare. So they're really struggling at the minute. It's going to be a really tough match for Ollerton tonight, I fear. So previous meetings so far this season, they've only had the one, which was the match at Ollerton, which Shirebrook actually won that one by 2-0. So for tonight's prediction, do I think Ollerton are going to lose 5 in a row, or do I think Shirebrook are going to win their second match in a row? Do I think a lot of Ollerton's old players are going to come back and hammer them in this match, or do I think that their reserves are going to give the first team a bit of a shock and they're going to really step up to the plate and do Ollerton proud? My prediction is, I think Shirebrook's going to have too much from on the night. I think we're going to just, like I say, Ollerton's in a bit of a state at the minute, unfortunately. And I think Shirebrook's just going to have too much for him. So I'm going to predict, I know it's going to be a hammering, but I think Shirebrook are going to win. I'm going to go for Shirebrook Town 2, Ollerton Town 0. So that's my prediction and pre-match analysis done for tonight's match. So let's head on over to the ground now and see how it goes. So this is actually mad. Apparently on Shirebrook's team, 9 of them are former Ollerton players. And there's a player on bench as well who used to be at Ollerton. So that is absolutely crazy. Shows you how much of the squad's really been, they've really lost. So yeah, tonight's match is going to be really interesting. My 2-0 might be a bit, might be put to the test a bit, but I'm sure we'll see. What balls that make it already? Cheers. Thank you.
It's a husky, Adam.
Get ready, corner. On my tiptoes.
Oh, goal. Oh, oh, good save. Oh, yeah. 2-0 to Shirebrook. Oh. So at half time it was Shirebrook Town 2, Ollerton Town 0, and unfortunately for Ollerton, it's been probably one of the most one-sided halves I've ever seen. Shirebrook just look a few, not even one level, a few levels higher than Ollerton, as it's pretty much, like I say, the first team versus the reserve team, a lot of it. Like you saw in that tweet before the match, we've literally got 9 former Ollerton players in the starting squad and then 1 on the bench. So you can see it's really like, it basically is like first team versus reserve team at the minute. You feel quite sorry for Ollerton at the minute. I mean, we're putting a shift in, but Shirebrook's just got a bit too much quality at the minute. It's been a very feisty match. You can tell there's a bit of bad blood in this one. There's already been quite a few bookings, and there's a lot of heavy challenges going in, and yeah, there's a lot of passion between the two players. It's really good to see, but like I say, unfortunately, the quality is difference is just way too big. So to be fair, Ollerton kept Shirebrook quite quiet at the start. Shirebrook had overplay, but we couldn't really get any chances going. We were kind of play it around in midfield and then like getting it out to wings, but didn't really create many chances. However, after about 20 minutes, Ollerton started to break down and tire a bit, and Shirebrook came a lot more into the match and were creating a lot more chances. And we eventually got the first one with a nice through ball through and a good finish from the striker, and then yeah, they made it 2-0. Not too much longer after that. Not many chances created, but they've had all the play, all the possession, and they've managed to take the chances before half time. So anyway, let's go into the second half. But before then, let's check out the food at Shirebrook. Hello.
And his laid back voice, and I tell you what, but it is so funny.
Go on.
He's forgotten somewhere.
Slack his wrist. I'm underway for the second half.
Apparently, most of the
Oh.
Ollerton.
Oh.
Now I know that concept.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. There's a lot of bad blood. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Shoot.
Oh, surely.
Terrible.
Oh.
Lever it.
Oh. Oh. Oh, good save. Oh, he's got it. Shoot. Oh, he got an hand on that. Oh.
I can't see it winning now.
Ah. Is it easily they're playing, you say? Oh. Oh, surely. Good ball.
It is as well.
Oh. Oh, dear.
Oh, he's had a good game as well.
Ah.
Gundogan got the assist.
Jesus.
Go on. Shot.
Oh,
Goal, right?
is it?
Go on, have a shot.
Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's lovely. Full time. 4-0 to Shirebrook. Oh, got some music. Great Escape's playing. Will it be a great escape for Shirebrook at the end of the season? Sure, we'll find out. I'm going to stop it now before I get copyrighted. So, at full time, it finished Shirebrook Town 4, Ollerton Town 0, and like I say, that was probably the most one-sided game of football I've ever seen, or very close to the most I've ever seen. I felt a bit sorry for Ollerton, to be fair, because they were really tiring at the end. And like I say, it's pretty much the first team from earlier in the season against the current reserve team, so to be fair to them, they never gave up, they kept going to the end, but it was just a downhill battle from the start for him, to be honest with you. I found out halfway through the second half as well, they actually had the centre-back playing in goal for him today, and he made some really good saves, to be fair, and I thought he had a good game, and without him it could have been 7 or 8. Fair play to him for that. But yeah, Shirebrook were just too good, to be fair. I don't think Ollerton had a shot all game, and Shirebrook just, it should have been a lot more than 4, to be honest with you. I thought we could have scored a lot more and maybe give the goal difference a bit of a boost for the relegation fight, because like I say, when you're down at bottom, goal difference is extremely important. But yeah, Ollerton struggled to get a foot on ball, really. Shirebrook just kept the ball really well, kept it away from Ollerton, really tired them out, because when you're ball chasing all day, it's going to absolutely shatter you, which it proved to do for Ollerton, but stuck in there till the end. Like I say, it was just, Shirebrook were just too good, unfortunately, for him. So that's today done with. We've had our 71st ground ticked off. So how did this compare to the rest of the ones that I've seen this season? Well, let's get into that and rate the ground. So we're going to start off with pre-match, and to be fair, we got there about half an hour beforehand. It were all right pre-match. We were a clubhouse there, but it didn't seem like we were that connected to the football club. It seemed more like regular members in there who didn't really go to football, and you kind of felt like a bit of the odd one out, especially if you're not a regular. But we're okay, we're good enough. Nice pint of Madry, and like I say, we've got a seat out of the cold and could have a good chat. But like I say, I've seen a lot better. Not the worst I've seen, because like I say, we could sit down and have a drink, but definitely not the best. So for pre-match, we're going to go 2 stars. So we're catering. This is a difficult one because we only had 2 people serving notes Tuesday night, so it's going to be hard to get volunteers. And that's the thing to remember of all this: we are all volunteers who are working for the club. So there were 2 of them, but unfortunately, like I say, the 2 did absolutely fantastic with just 2 of them. But it was a very busy night. I think busier than we usually get here. So the queues were quite busy. We had to queue quite a bit to get food. But like I say, that's not their fault. There's only 2 of them, so they're doing as well as we possibly can with that. So fair credit to the 2 behind the counter serving food. They were absolutely spot on. And the burger was really nice, actually. It had a lot of flavour. Not too bready. It were, in terms of burgers, I have had better, but not bad at all. One of the better ones I've definitely had. In terms of catering, like I say, I've got to go on the whole with everything. I'm going to go 2.5 stars here. Like I say, fair play to the 2 women who ran it. They did absolutely fantastic. We were a bit slow. I did miss quite a bit of the football when I was trying to film. But no, fair play to the 2 women, but I've got to go with it on a whole. Okay, I've got the ground next. So it's quite a quirky ground. There's a lot of, like I say, there's 2 stands on the far side with seating, which are quite far from the pitch, up like a hill, which is very unique. And then you've got the covered terrace along the other side, and then the goals are both open. Quite quirky, but for this level, I'm going to go with 2.5 stars once again. Atmosphere-wise, there were a decent amount of atmosphere for non-league. Like I say, we've been a local derby. There were quite a lot from both sides here, and obviously with how feisty the game were, it created quite a bit of atmosphere. And when we were scoring, we were banging on the sides as well to create a bit more noise. So for non-league, it was pretty good. Obviously, it's not massive in terms of atmosphere, but it was decent. So I'm going to go 3 stars here. And then we're going to go for overall enjoyment. How was it? Yeah, it was a decent day, like I say. Met up with my dad. Me and my girlfriend came in our car and we met my dad here. We had a pint beforehand. Had a good chat during the match. Watched some good football between 2 sides. We're quite a feisty game. Had some good half-time food. And yeah, it was a decent day overall. Decent drive out. Decent night out to Shirebrook. So overall, I'm going to give the overall enjoyment 3 stars. So this gives Shirebrook a total rating of 13 out of 25, which sees them in 6th place, which is unfortunately bottom, but just half a point away from Handsworth and a point away from Doncaster Rovers. So thank you very much, Shirebrook, for the hospitality. Really enjoyed tonight's match. I'll be back on Saturday. It's the supporters weekend away, and we've also got Salford City against Doncaster Rovers in League 2, so I'm looking forward to that. Another one of the 92 to tick off, and my 72nd ground in total. I think it's number 38 and 92. I might be wrong on that, but I think that's the case. So anyway, I will see you all then. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you all in that video.